Congratulations on your Charge Ahead Colorado Grant Award. We're excited to work with you and appreciate your efforts to strengthen Colorado's EV charging network. My name is Zahra Al-Saloom, and I am a program manager on the transportation team at the Colorado Energy Office. As a background on the Charge Ahead Colorado program to date, we've awarded over 5,000 charging ports throughout the state. To add a bit of context to that, before the program began, there were just about 50 charging stations available in Colorado in 2013. This program is helping us to enable that statewide travel that we're really striving to provide. On this slide, there's a map showing the broad distribution of awarded charging stations across the state. Next, we'll review the grant award and acceptance process. All grantees are provided a link to the Charge Ahead Colorado acceptance and orientation form in their award letter that is sent via email. This form is due within 30 days of the receipt of the intent to award letter. If for whatever reason you need an extension, you must send us an email before the due date or the grant award will be rescinded. Submission of this form indicates the Small Dollar Grant Award or SDGA process. As you prepare to complete the acceptance and orientation form, you'll want to have your W-9 available, or you can register for vendor self-service, also known as VSS. CEO strongly encourages awardees to register for VSS because it enables grantees to manage their own accounts, update information, users, and more, as well as speeds up the registration process and eliminates the need for submitting a W-9. The link to register for VSS is available within this form, and links to a guidance document and step-by-step video are also available. If needed, a blank W-9 is available via download in this form. The W-9 must be revision 2018 or newer and be signed and dated within the last year. There must be a name on line 1, you must select the appropriate classification, and the address must be complete. And do not forget to provide the Employee Identification Number, or EIN. Incomplete, unsigned, undated, or expired W-9s will delay the small dollar grant award process. On this slide is a screenshot of a W-9 with red boxes indicating where the date and revision year are located. In addition to uploading your W-9 or copy of your VSS registration confirmation, you'll also be required to upload proof of your good standing status with the Colorado Secretary of State. A link to guidance on registering your business with the Colorado Secretary of State's office will be provided in this form. Your business name registered with the Colorado Secretary of State's office must match the name on line 1 or 2 of your W-9 or the name on your vendor self-service registration. This slide also includes an example of the Colorado Secretary of State proof of registration with the good standing status highlighted using a red box. If you have any questions, please contact Candace Davis, our Procurements and Contracts Optimization Manager. Circling back to the award acceptance form, awardees are required to indicate whether they formally accept the Charge Ahead Colorado Grant Award offer and to provide additional required information and acknowledgments, including a reconfirmation of anticipated project completion dates for each location, accepting an award offer, and acknowledgement of accessible design requirements, procurement rules, and the grant reimbursement process. An awardee has received more than one award or an award offer with more than one location. You must include each address under one form submission and indicate what awards or locations grantees wish to move forward with. Additionally, grantees must specify the names of the legal entities of the listed addresses. In the form, there is a section for an electronic funds transfer, or EFT, where grantees can complete or submit an EFT authorization form and voided check or a letter of the bank and set up a direct deposit. The payee name and address must match what is listed on the W-9 or VSS. While EFT is not required, the Colorado Energy Office strongly encourages setting up an EFT. Otherwise, grantees will be issued a check upon project completion and the approval of project reimbursement documentation. Once the form is submitted, the process will proceed with processing and issuing the Small Dollar Grant Award, or SDGA. Grantees cannot begin work or purchase materials, enter any contracts, or incur costs related to the project that you intend to submit for a reimbursement for until an executed SDGA is received from the Energy Office. Our office cannot fund any retroactive projects prior to receiving the SDGA. The draft SDGA will include terms and conditions and the scope of work outlining the funding, deliverables, and expiration date of the agreement. If your project extends past the SDGA date, it is critical to notify your CEO point of contact in advance to request an extension, or your grant may expire. To illustrate where you are in the process, this slide shows the program process overview for the standard application. You are currently at step 4, where the red arrow is indicating, which is the submission of your Charge Ahead Colorado Acceptance and Orientation form. The rolling application also has the same process, but the only difference is the award notification timeline of 60 days versus 30. This concludes the section of the orientation. We look forward to working with you.